What's up, people? Gary here at GBL Iguanas. I got I think a pretty exciting one for you here. So if you follow us on Instagram, you'd notice a few days ago I posted about two of our girls looking like they're ready to pop soon. One of them, our little Gabby girl right here, and the other one, little Sky. They are both, God, I can't focus on them through the wire here. They're both getting really chunky. So they should be getting ready to lay here in the next probably 2 to 3 weeks or so. So what I'm doing today, I'm going to show you all the nest box that I've got prepared here, which is right here. Excuse the dirty floor. They kick stuff out everywhere. Gabby here, I think, is going to be the closest. The reason I think that is because if you look right there at the base of her tail, right about, I'm trying to find my finger there, right about there where you get that crease, her tail's starting to sink in just a tiny little bit, which is a sign with iguanas that they're going to be getting ready to lay here soon. Now, she's not at the point where she's popping tomorrow. She's still eating, she's still active and doing exactly what they do. Typically, once they get even closer, they're going to go off of food a little bit prior. They're also going to start digging around a lot more. So that's why I want to introduce this nest box now, so she can get accustomed to it and hopefully find that as a good place for her. Here in the next few days, I'm going to do the exact same thing for our pretty girl Sky over here. I know, you're so crazy. Yeah, you can see how chunky she is. Yeah, so real exciting. So let's just show you what I'm doing here. So I've got one of these, just a tote from Home Depot that I've had. A hole cut out on top so they can get in and out. Now, inside is where things start to get a little bit more entertaining. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff that people will recommend and you'll find online. Some will just say use play sand, moistened play sand. Some will say just use topsoil, topsoil. Moistened, of course, not to where it's wet, but to hold its shape. Some will say use a 50-50 mix of soil and top sand. Some people use hay. I mean, there's just all sorts of different stuff. So what I've actually got in here, Mr. Tom Crutchfield actually, I asked him what he uses in his boxes because he's the OG. And he does 2 parts topsoil to 1 part cypress mulch. So that's actually exactly what I got in here. I did have about, maybe 3/4 of an inch or so of play sand in the bottom of this from project way back when. So it was all clean. So I actually just kind of kept that in there as well. So I mixed it all together really well, sprayed everything down to where it's moist and it'll hold its shape, but it's not, sloppy wet. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Of course, it'll have to get moistened and whatnot as time goes on. So now the fun part of fitting this in through this door. So let's see what we got. Shockingly, that went a lot better than I'd, sweat's gross, anticipated. It's actually just the right size to slide right through here. I've just got it kind of up back here. It's on a little bit of a slope, but that's not a humongous deal. I can always even that out. Yeah, this is the proud mama to be. Hey, girl. And of course, the proud papa. Oh, you a psychopath. Yeah, they are freaking absolutely crazy. But yeah, so we're really excited. Sorry, it is so warm in this room. We got a space heater to keep this room here warm. But we're really excited. We've had our infertils last year from some of the girls. So we're really excited to finally, hopefully, getting our fertils. These two have been together since I got her. So it'll be 2 years this December or January that they've been together. And then Sky and Freddie in here, they've been together, I don't know, I put them together I think in December. So yeah, hopefully everything is fertile. These guys I know are definitely 100% should be good. She laid her infertils last year and he's actually a year older than she is. This is going to be Gabby's first time, so I'm not having high expectations because of that. A lot of times their first clutch is just, they're new moms. They're trying to figure everything out. So, of course, I'm hoping for the best because these are a good bloodline. So, if not this year, next year, of course. So, Gabby is from our good buddy Sam Pascucci down at Florida Iguana Tortoise Breeder down in Southwest Ranches, Florida. Sam is another one of the guys who's, he's one of the OGs You know, he's had, you know, he had peers back in the day, you know, from the Life Fellowship church lines and all that. So really good lines here. Of course, Baby G, it's from our friend Manny Hernandez. Really, really, really good bloodlines. Why would you do that? Just knocked her food dish. Like, why? This is a great photo right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a closer look at these guys. Haven't really showed off Freddie and Sky too much lately. I just knocked it all down. You're so proud of yourself, aren't you? Butthole. So she is from Manny Hernandez as well. Different bloodline from Baby G, so different parents and all that. But the parents are really nice and blue on both of them, so she's got some really, really, really good genetics. Our boy Freddie here is actually from Ty Park. Don't know the bloodline. You know, we're not sure the parents on him, but he actually does have some pretty nice blues coming in on his head and you know, kind of up on his neck right around there. And when he freshly sheds, you know, he looks really good. So once we get him in the sun, oh, awesome. So our Freddie boy, hi, yeah, boy. Look at that boy, just standing up for his pets, just like a good boy does. And Freddie here is a good example, just like with the rhinos that we've tamed down. Freddie here is a great example just of patience and not forcing anything. When we first got him, you know, he was used to people from the fact of they fed him every day, but that was it. You know, obviously at Ty's place, he has so many animals there. They don't have time to sit there and interact and tame out every single animal that they have, which is fair. So he was definitely a cuckoo boy, but you know, spending some time with him, sitting with him, letting him explore using our blueberry method, which, you know, if you watch some of our previous videos on taming these guys, it just works like a freaking charm. You can see, I mean, he's just perfect. They knocked their camera down. Go figure. Oh my God, it's like a sauna down in here. Haven't really done too much taming work with Sky, and then again with Baby G and Gabby back there. We do really, really, really need to. I think hopefully in the somewhat near future, I'm going to be doing some more bigger cages in the basement and kind of moving some things around. Because Peter girl over here, let's go take a look at Peter since we're down here. Y'all remember when she laid some infertiles not that long ago. Once we get a good male for her, I'm not going to keep them in this cage. Hi, Peter. Yeah, crazy girl. Look how pretty she is. She is so cuckoo. But I'm not going to keep them in this cage because this is, you know, this is a good size for one animal. You know, that's her size. But putting a second one in here would be pretty tight. And of course, you never want to introduce a new animal into another animal's established territory. That just leads to all sorts of problems. So I want to move out, you know, one of these guys, either them or them, and move them into here and them into something bigger, which that's what's next. And then these guys will be due for an upgrade here soon after that, the delis. So I actually might even, if I can get both of these guys moved out, I can move the delis into there. So you can kind of see. Still spazzes, of course. Oh, why are we not zooming in? There we go. So I believe that's, oh, my finger again. I believe that one in front is our boy Don Pablo. They're still at the age where it's a little hard to tell, but just kind of, he's definitely a little bit bigger and he's developed some more features, you know, on his face and all that a little bit more than the other ones. So I'm assuming that's the male. And then, you know, we've got one of his girls behind him. And then another girl hiding down there. Their cage needs to get redone too because they just destroy everything and just knock everything over. I mean, they're just psychopaths. But yeah, so that's just kind of all stuff in the future, of course, and you know, hopefully get babies from them in a couple years. But really, really excited about what we've got going right now for Gabby and little Sky Girl. I'm gonna get the incubator moved down here in the next few days as well and get it set up. Or really just plug it in, it's already been set up. So that way we can keep everyone nice and warm in the eggs and then hopefully get some babies. So if you're interested in some babies, shoot me a message. Come on Facebook or Instagram at EGGcited. Easiest way to get in touch with me if you're interested. You know, with this being, you know, if we do get fertile eggs and everything goes as planned, you know, obviously they're going to be our first babies. I don't know if y'all can hear Billy yelling out there. That darn goat. Yeah, so we're gonna do some good deals on our first clutch because it's our first. So yeah, drop us a line on there. Of course, gbleguanas.com. You get some pretty sweet merch still. Ooh, Freddie got you a little bit there when you were by his food. See a little blood spot right there. That's all right. That's nothing. That'll heal up. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know which baby mama you are most excited about, whether it is baby Sky or baby Gabby. We'll catch y'all next time.